What if I told you that your path to success isn't about working harder, but about living more truthfully? Truthful living, as explored by Napoleon Hill, is not just a way of thinking, it's a master key to a life of purpose, resilience, and achievement. You've probably heard the usual advice: work hard, manage your time, think positively. But here's the twist. Hill's philosophy demands something deeper. The courage to face yourself honestly, the ability to channel imagination into action, and the resilience to turn failure into fuel. Are you stuck in a cycle of striving without thriving? Maybe you're managing time but losing focus, or working hard but feeling empty? Don't worry, you're not alone. Hill's teachings unravel the mystery of turning ordinary habits into extraordinary success. Stick with me, and you'll uncover insights that can flip your perspective on ambition, focus, and achieving the impossible. So, grab your curiosity and buckle in, because each step of this journey will challenge what you think you know about living with purpose. Let's dive into the world of truthful living, starting with the ultimate building block of success: self-confidence. Embrace confidence and belief. Success doesn't knock on the door of doubt. Hill argues that everything starts with self-confidence, the foundation that turns dreams into blueprints. Picture a child learning to ride a bike. It's shaky at first, but once they believe they can balance, they soar. Adults are no different. Confidence ignites action. But confidence isn't just a pep talk, it's built through small wins. Maybe it's acing a presentation, hitting a workout goal, or speaking up in a meeting. Success loves momentum. Stack enough small victories and you'll find yourself ready to tackle the big ones. Think about Oprah. She didn't build her empire overnight, she started by believing she could. Here's the kicker. Belief isn't magic, it's muscle. Like hitting the gym, building confidence requires reps. Start today by identifying one fear that's holding you back. Overcome it, and you'll notice how this energy spills into every corner of your life. Speaking of energy, let's talk about living truthfully. It's more powerful than you think. Learn through truthful living. Living truthfully isn't just about being honest with others, it's about being honest with yourself. Think about it. How many times have you set a goal but let fear or self-doubt talk you out of it? Napoleon Hill emphasizes that truthful living starts with taking full responsibility for your actions, even when it's uncomfortable. Truth builds trust, and trust lays the foundation for success. Consider thriving businesses in the US. They didn't succeed by luck. They flourished by staying true to their mission, adapting honestly to challenges, and delivering on promises. Apply this principle to your own life. Let's say you're struggling to stick to a fitness routine. Instead of blaming time, face the truth. Are you prioritizing Netflix over your health? Truthful living pushes you to act, not excuse. The beauty of this philosophy is how it transforms your mindset. You stop fearing mistakes because you know they teach lessons, not define failures. Take a moment to ask yourself, are you living a life aligned with your values? If not, it's time to make changes. And speaking of changes, let's explore why finishing what you start is a game changer. Finish what you start. Starting is easy, finishing is the hard part. Hill warns that half-completed tasks drain your focus and erode your confidence. Think of your to-do list. How many items are there because you've left them hanging? Finishing what you start isn't just about checking boxes, it's about proving to yourself that you can. Picture someone training for a marathon. The first few runs feel exciting, but as the weeks drag on, motivation wanes. Those who cross the finish line aren't necessarily the fastest. They're the ones who stay consistent, even when it gets tough. In your life, maybe it's finally completing that course you started or decluttering your workspace. Small completions lead to bigger wins. Here's a trick. Break your tasks into mini goals. Instead of saying, I'll write a book, commit to, I'll write 1 page a day. Suddenly, the mountain doesn't seem so steep. And as you check off each milestone, you'll notice something incredible. Your focus sharpens. Speaking of focus, let's dive into the mind's most powerful tool, imagination. The power of thoughts and imagination. Your mind is a powerhouse, but most people don't know how to harness it. Napoleon Hill highlights the transformative power of focused thoughts and imagination. Think of the Wright brothers. They didn't just dream of flying, they used their imagination to visualize solutions and turn them into reality. Imagination, when combined with action, is the spark that sets success ablaze. Here's a practical example. Let's say you're stuck in a career rut. Instead of fixating on what's wrong, imagine your ideal role. Picture the work environment, the tasks, and even the conversations. Once your vision is clear, reverse engineer the steps to get there. This isn't daydreaming, it's strategic thinking. Hill would call it definiteness of purpose. But imagination isn't just about big dreams. It's also about creativity in everyday challenges. Got a tight budget? Imagine ways to save without sacrificing joy. Maybe cooking gourmet meals at home instead of dining out. Once you tap into this mindset, life's hurdles become opportunities. And speaking of opportunities, let's talk about valuing the most precious resource of all time. Value time. Time is the great equalizer. We all get the same 24 hours, but what you do with them defines your success. Hill's approach to time management isn't about squeezing productivity out of every second. It's about prioritizing what truly matters. Ask yourself, are you busy or are you effective? There's a big difference. Take someone like Elon Musk. Love him or hate him, his ability to prioritize and delegate is why he runs multiple companies. In your own life, this could mean swapping an hour of social media scrolling for learning a new skill. Small shifts compound into massive changes. Time doesn't wait, but you can decide how to use it. One actionable tip: create a non-negotiable list for your day. These are the tasks that, no matter what, get done. It could be 20 minutes of exercise, an hour of focused work, or even calling a loved one. By mastering your time, you master your life. And when life throws challenges your way, resilience will be your greatest ally. Face adversity. Challenges aren't roadblocks, they're detours that lead to growth. Hill teaches that adversity isn't something to avoid, but something to embrace. Think about it. Every inspiring success story starts with a struggle. Oprah faced rejection, J.K. Rowling was turned down by publishers, and Steve Jobs was fired from his own company. Adversity shaped their greatness. In your own life, adversity might look like a failed business, a tough breakup, or even a bad day at work. Instead of letting it derail you, use it as a mirror. What is it teaching you? Maybe it's patience, resourcefulness, or the ability to adapt. Hill would say every failure carries the seed of an equivalent advantage. You just have to find it. Here's a challenge for you. The next time something goes wrong, write down 3 things you learned from the experience. This simple exercise rewires your brain to see obstacles as opportunities. Speaking of learning, Hill's 7 success rules are the ultimate blueprint for thriving in any situation. Let's unpack them next. 7 success rules. Success isn't random, it's built on unshakable principles. Napoleon Hill distilled these into 7 rules: faith, honesty, willpower, focus, selflessness, enthusiasm, and concentration. These aren't just words, they're tools for navigating life's challenges and achieving greatness. Think of them as the ingredients to your recipe for success. Faith, for instance, is more than belief. It's the engine that keeps you moving forward when doubt creeps in. Picture a young entrepreneur launching their first business. Without faith in their vision, the inevitable hurdles would derail them. Faith is the quiet conviction that pushes you to act, even when the results aren't guaranteed. Honesty and selflessness aren't just virtues, they're practical strategies. Ever notice how genuinely kind and trustworthy people naturally attract opportunities? It's no coincidence. Combine that with enthusiasm, and you become unstoppable. Enthusiasm isn't just a feeling, it's contagious energy that motivates everyone around you. And when you pair it with laser-sharp focus, you're ready to take on the world. You now hold the keys to transforming your life through Napoleon Hill's timeless principles. But here's the real challenge. Will you use them? Success doesn't come from knowing, it comes from doing. So what's stopping you from embracing self-confidence, living truthfully, mastering time, and using your imagination to its fullest? What if you started applying even one of these lessons today? Maybe it's finally finishing that project you've been procrastinating on, or tackling a challenge you've been avoiding. Imagine the version of you who lives with joyful ambition and resilient focus. What would they accomplish that you haven't yet dared to try? I challenge you to act now. Begin your journey by subscribing to the Books That Transform channel and turning on notifications. Let's continue exploring life-changing ideas together, unlocking the tools you need to create the success story only you can write. What will your first step be? Let's find out together.